Hey guys, I'm here to do another review. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, but I've been trying to post a video of like all the stuff that I had gotten for Christmas, all my movies, but I haven't been able to do it because it hasn't been letting me load it, so I'm going to do a little review here. The movie is John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. I still have it on tape. I'm really becoming a fan of John Carpenter. I got a lot of his movies for Christmas, and I want to do a separate video on that. And I've seen a lot of them. And Village of the Damned is supposed to be his worst movie. This and Ghosts of Mars. I have seen Ghosts of Mars, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I love that movie. I don't know why people hate it. Village of the Damned. I just got done watching this maybe about 10 minutes ago. Second time I had watched it. The first time I watched this, my grandpa was moving out of his house, and he had this in like his tape rack thing, and he said I could have it. And I only got it because it had John Carpenter's name on it. And I didn't know that I didn't know there was an original one in the 60s, and I knew this was the remake. Village of the Damned is about a village. I'm going to call it a village. It's more like a small town called Midwich. What happens is there's this weird blackout thing that happens where everybody in Midwich passes out. And when everybody wakes up and nothing apparently has gone wrong, but all the women are pregnant, and they don't know why they're pregnant, and they decide to keep their babies. Maybe they can raise them, like normal children. And Susan Berner and Alan Chaffee, I think that's his name, played by Christopher Reeve and Kirstie Alley, are joined together, to kind of solve this mystery. The children are born, and they seem perfectly normal. Until they start to get older, they start to display weird talents, and they have like these hypnotic connections between, their other children, and they all have blonde hair. I don't know if you can see it that well. They all have blonde hair, and what happens is these children want to take over Midwich, and they start killing people that get too inquisitive or just kind of piss them off. And then it's up to Christopher Reeve and Kirstie Alley to solve this mystery and to defeat the children at the end. This was Christopher Reeve's last movie before he became paralyzed. And this movie came out in 1995. The year I was born. I really think Kirstie Alley might have been miscast. I mean, when I think of Kirstie Alley, I think of Cheers. It's kind of like, and Mark Hamill is in this movie. If you don't know who Mark Hamill is, for some stupid reason, he was Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. You just can't put Mark Hamill in a movie without thinking of Star Wars. He does okay in this movie. He has like a really deep voice, and I think that's kind of what distances him from his character in Star Wars. But it's really like a survival of the fittest story. When I first saw it, there was some moments where I kind of, twinged. I was kind of like creeped out at some of the stuff. Has a good score by John Carpenter. I liked Village of the Damned. I think it's an okay movie. Out of the ones that I've seen, I would say, yeah, I think this is probably his worst. Mainly because I think it's very, it's very simple. But then again, Halloween and Assault on Precinct 13, those were simple. But this is it's very like mediocre. It's not worthy of John Carpenter. This movie, I mean, like, it's like such a 90s remake. Like, it has the 90s written all over it. And it's just very unlike anything I've ever seen from John Carpenter. I don't know, it's just a very weird movie to watch from John Carpenter. It's good at moments, but I've never seen the original, so I'm guessing the original is pretty good. But I've heard a lot of people say John Carpenter's remake is better than the original. But I liked Village of the Damned. It was an okay movie. Out of all the John Carpenter movies I've seen, I cannot say that there's one that I hate, that I despise. But I think this is his worst. Um, it's just very. Um, I don't find the children frightening or creepy. I find them very like annoying and stupid. But at some moments they're scary and at some moments they're not. But sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I'm trying to look at the screen. But Village of the Damned, it was really good. Okay. After this he would make, I believe it was Vampires. Um it's pretty good. I think if I would not watch this if you haven't seen a lot of Carpenter's movies. I would wait kind of after you've seen all the good ones to start getting into the kind of the bad ones. And I haven't seen Memoirs of an Invisible Man, so I can't really speak for that one either. But Village of the Damned, it's an okay movie, and it's not the best movie I've ever seen, but definitely I think John Carpenter's worst.